So I was out with Jeremy Perez. It was his last night in Manchester, and we were just having dinner, and I got a phone call from my brother asking if I was okay. I didn't really know what he was on about. I asked him, and he said that he'd heard a massive bang because he was in our flat. We live right next to the MEN Arena. He said he heard a massive bang and that the sort of flat shook, and he just wanted to double check that I was okay. So once I hung up the phone with him, I knew I had a couple of friends from uni who were at the concert. So I rang up one of my friends, Lisa, and she was with her 12-year-old sister, and they just managed to run out before sort of the explosion or whatever it was. And then I just kept on keeping an eye on Twitter, and everyone was saying, stick away. The amount of sort of police notices saying stay away from the area. So I sort of kept on the other end of town in Manchester. And yeah, by the end of the night, I've ended up staying in a friend's house because, again, like I said, I couldn't be closer to the arenas. There was no way for me to get there. I've really grown to love Manchester, and I feel as home here as I do in Gibraltar, and I just sort of walk the streets with my friends or whatever to get to and from. And again, maybe you take these things for granted that unfortunately there are people out there with bad intentions. So yeah, it's been weird because no one, like I said, Manchester actually feels like such a close community. I've got a lot of friends who were at the concert and they've all marked themselves as safe, so that was very nice to know. But we just obviously pray for those who weren't so lucky and their families who must be absolutely devastated.
I actually, thankfully, avoided much of the chaos. My friends were out around the area, actually, about 2 minutes away, and obviously I rang them up as soon as I heard the news of the sounds of the explosions. And I was just sort of frantically trying to make sure everyone I knew was okay at least. And then sort of more news came in, people rushing out, the videos of people rushing out of the venue, rumors of more explosions and sightings of gunmen. So everything was very unclear for a long time, for about half an hour or so. It's really hard, obviously. I mean, there are no words that can mitigate the loss of 22, 23 people, most of them children, at a concert, when they're supposed to be having fun and being as safe as possible. It's really quite shocking this morning, and the city is obviously at this moment very sort of subdued and shocked, but the immediate response in the city was quite amazing. Everybody was trying to give their rooms up for the night, to offer free rides or get everyone to a hotel. So that if there's anything to take heart from that night is probably the immediate response from Manchester. So the message is calm and vigilance, obviously, and sort of cooperation, trying to help out people who might be in danger, and just be vigilant at all times, really. No direct advice. Well, I don't get any department either here or at home telling me anything. Generally, like the police might run campaigns and stuff, throughout the year, whatever, when things might get heightened.